and gentlemen, welcome back to the MSFC for the 7th Grand Prix of the season. Today at the home of Team Fire, the Elektra Expressway, the Moon Melodies. They have been struggling lately after a red-hot start, but they start on pole today, a chance to get back their momentum. But starting right behind them in third is your championship leaders, the Icy Hots, who are starting Nova. On the outside pole is the hottest team in the sport, the Pantheon with Icon. But right behind them is another championship threat, Klaus, who is starting Bedlam. And your hometown hero, Elektra, starting back in 11th place. But this is a fast-paced, chaotic track where anything can happen. Are you ready? Marbles are in the blocks. As per usual, the thumbs up from the pole sitter this week. It's Glaive. And we're rolling at the Elektra Expressway. Icon gets the better jump off the belt, but unable to hold on to the lead. It's Nova who takes the early lead. Falling back a bit is Icon, who has fallen all the way back in the order. Elektra is looking to make their way back up, but gets blocked there. It's Nova who leads the first lap of the race. It's Bedlam in second. All kinds of chaos as we look back towards the rest of the field. A disastrous start for Icon, but a long way to go and a lot of passing opportunities to make back up that ground. It's Nova leading. Here comes Colt, who started back in last place. Blocked by Bedlam there, but able to get up into third place. What a start for them, and boy did they need it. Tartarus in third. Oh no, that's Dart in third. Making their way back up through the field is Icon. Trying to run down Zoro, makes the pass, and now shooting around the outside of Black Rose. It is still Nova leading. Lap 4 already. That just goes to show you how freaking fast this track is. Icon has battled their way all the way back up into 6th place. And getting by Glaive there for a spot in the top 5. And now trying to get by Dart. Unable to yet. Here comes Bedlam looking to the outside. But the block is laid down. And a battle forming for 3rd place between Colt and Icon. Colt has trouble getting onto the belt, and Icon moves back all the way up into 3rd. Icon, so resilient, not giving in after a brutal start, and now fighting for a chance at the podium, maybe even a win. It is still Nova in the front, but Bedlam is within striking distance, as is Icon. Dart rounding out the top 5 at the moment. And Bedlam has taken the lead as Nova has trouble getting onto the belt. Through the mine. Through Fire Mine. Bedlam gets through it better. Here comes Icon. Looking to the inside, but hits the attenuator trying to make a pass. Can Colt get into 3rd? Yes, they can. Nice move. It's still Bedlam in the lead. Nova. Then Colt, then Icon, Dart rounding out the top 5. Colt hits the attenuator, and that allows Icon to get 3rd, but they have huge trouble in the fire mine, able to hold on. Look at this lead that Bedlam has built for themselves. What an advantage you already have. And we are reaching the halfway point of this race, and Bedlam is already approaching lapping Eclipse. As we look back in the battle for 2nd place, Colt has taken it away from Nova. Nova with a good jump off the belt, and Colt able to make the pass out of the mine. Zoro has moved up into 3rd place with a pass there through the split and almost able to get by Colt for 2nd as Bedlam has lapped Eclipse. This isn't the first time that we've seen a marble get lapped, but it absolutely is the first that we've seen it happen so soon. Nova is starting to fade. They hit the attenuator and losing out on spots, and so is Icon falling back down the field. Zoro briefly had third, but loses it to Dart. And actually, Eclipse has unlapped themselves. How about that? Eclipse fighting to stay on the lead lap. It's really only for pride. Kinesis has moved their way up through field into 5th. This just goes to show you, even if you're struggling qualifying, we're seeing Colt and we're seeing Kinesis prove that, especially at a track like this, you can make up for it in the race. 5 laps to go for Bedlam. It's very close in that battle for third. Dead even now. Dart able to get side by side and able to take away third place from Zoro. Colt has trouble in the fire mine, but unable to make it into second is Dart. Now we're on the outside. Dart does move into second. Looking for perhaps redemption after failing to finish as the Circus Circuit, trying to avenge that and get it done today. Running in second place with a bit of breathing room, just a little bit in front of Colt. 3 laps to go. Bedlam once again laps Eclipse. Coming to 2 to go. Colt hits the attenuator. Here comes Tartarus. Or Dart. I did it again. I'm sorry. 2 laps to go for Bedlam, but they have huge trouble getting onto the conveyor belt. This race is interesting again. Bedlam has been dominant, but just gave the rest of the field a sliver of hope. Kinesis briefly had second, unable to hold on to it. Colt having second, just in front of Dart. Dart thought about taking a different line, takes the same line. Kinesis actually just laid down a block. Coming to the white flag lap. It's still Bedlam. More trouble getting onto the conveyor belt. Are you kidding me? Is this all going to come undone for Bedlam, looking for their second win of the season? Kinesis moves into second place. Bedlam able to get by the lap marble Eclipse. And Kinesis is not going to be close enough. A heck of an effort from the Night Raid Marble, but Bedlam with their second win of the MSFC. Kinesis in second, Colt in third, Zoro with a good performance in fourth. A disastrous fall for Icon. But Elektra, in front of their home crowd, brings it home in a very tough 11th place. Here we take a look at the updated standings. The Icy Hots hold on to the lead, but very close. Klaus in its second, just 1 point behind. And the Moon Melodies, despite falling back a spot, just 4 points out. And the Shadowhunters and Pantheon are still eligible. So are the Wyvern Rumble, still eligible. Next race to move into the top spot. It is tight at the top, and this championship battle is anything but over. Next up, we'll be going to the host track of the championship leaders, Icy Mountain.